It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' sure-handed wide receiver. Coming off a week where he became the first receiver in NFL history to surpass the 2,000-yard mark in a single season. It's the Raiders and the Texans, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Off the play fake, Curtis. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Hoover, and he's got room. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Off play action, Curtis. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 56 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Going for the deep ball. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run the option left. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Holding. Offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 57 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throw it back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking for the end zone.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He'll drop to throw. A Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Curtis. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The Raiders are 12-2 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on this. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Fielded at the 43. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Curtis over the middle, complete. That's Flowers.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
The final shot before break. Curtis.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to run now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a 1st down. He's going to keep this again. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. On 1st down, Irving. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run on 1st down. Irving. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Another shot here on the ground. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop it right now. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a room to maneuver. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Curtis. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll set up a throw. Samuel bringing in the slant. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On 1st down, Irvin. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out of the open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And this one is right down Broadway. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, So they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they want. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Texans will take over. So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. 1:46 to go. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So they'll get nothing on that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Back to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try to push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
That one looks like he'll throw here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game